Hello, Virgo. Welcome to High Priestess Tarot. Tonight, I'm going to do for you an advice and love reading for February of 2020. Before we get started with this advice and love reading, if you could please just like, share, subscribe, and also remember that I do read energies of the cards. Time is fluid, and to just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And with that being said, we're going to get right into it. All right. What do we have for Virgo for advice and love for February 2020? Advice and love for Virgo. Advice and love for Virgo. Spirit, what do we have for advice for Virgo and love? Your first card is your present position. Your second card, that is what crosses you or what is your challenge. Your third card is advice. And your fourth card is going to be, if you heed advice, what your outcome will be. All right, so for your first card, it looks like you're in this Two of Pentacle energy, Virgo. This is your energy, actually. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it gives me this sense of just a sense of imbalance, a sense of not really having it together right now when it comes to your love life, and maybe because this is a Pentacle card, your work life. Maybe you're having problems balancing between home and work. Maybe you're having trouble balancing between, family and your lover. Whatever it is, you're really having trouble keeping the peace, more or less, or keeping the balance, the equal balance, whether it be between your lover and your work life for some of you, or your relationships with your family or friends and your lover for others of you. Whatever the case, there's a lot of imbalance right now, which is not really like you, Virgo. Your challenge is the Nine of Swords in the upright. So sword energy, Aries, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is air energy. I feel like the reason why you are very imbalanced is because you've really got a lot of things going on in your mind, whether it's overthinking or being stressed out. This card usually is represented as the nightmare card in the tarot deck. For me, I don't know if you're necessarily having nightmares. I would just say that you're definitely in your head about something in particular, and it's what's causing, imbalance. I feel as though it has something to do with just a lot of stress in your life right now and not really knowing how to cope with it. So your advice card, this is the Justice card. So you really could, with all of this air energy, you could, your partner really could be an air sign. And this is the Libra card of the major arcana. So there's a strong indication that your partner could be a Libra or have Libra strong in their chart. So the advice to you is that, you're not making a decision, and maybe the decision that you need to make, maybe that's what's keeping you so in your head and so stressed out, and this is why you have such an imbalance. Is that maybe there's something going on in your relationship that you really know that you've got to make a decision about, but you're holding back on your decision, and I'm not really, I have to further go along with the outcome here to get the whole picture, but I really feel as though you have all of the tools, to make this decision that would be very fair, but for some reason you're maybe not you're not recognizing, it just came to me, you're not recognizing that you do have everything that you need in order to get out of this sense of imbalance. And I think that the reason why, with your advice card here, this card being in the reverse, is saying to you, listen, you may think that you do not have all of the tools, but you do. And you're in your head a lot, and that's what's crossing you and creating this imbalance. So it's more or less like a self-inflicted imbalance that you have in your life right now, whether it's because of overthinking and things like that. But you do have all the tools that you need. And in order for this to get into the upright, so that you can make the decisions that would be right and fair for everybody, you need to get out of your head, more or less, and get into your balance and your original self. So with the Three of Pentacles as the final in reverse, again, more earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, I feel that this is another fair warning. This is saying that if you do not get out of your head, if you do not realize that you do have all of the tools that you need in order to recreate that balance in your life and make decisions that are appropriate, that creates and manifests balance, whether that be between your loved ones and work, your loved ones and and your lover and whatever it is that's creating this sense of imbalance, it's very much self-inflicted, because you do have the tools. You're in your head a lot about it, but you do have the tools, because you have this Justice card here. You have the Sword, you have the Cup, you have the Pentacle, you have the Wand. You have all the tools that you need to recreate that balance, but you're in a sense of imbalance still because you're not realizing that. So that is the advice, is that you need to realize that you do have to get out of your head, and you do have the strength to recreate this balance once you realize that you do have everything that you need to create this balance. Because if you don't, the end is going to be a Three of Pentacle energy in reverse, meaning that there's not going to be a coming together between you and your partner, or you and the people around you, or you and what it is that's creating the imbalance. So you can see the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. This is a warning, basically, that if you do not get out of your head, you do not realize that you have all of the tools that you need to recreate your balance and get back to who you are, and whatever that balance may be, whether it's between work and a lover, lover and friendships, family and a lover, family and work, whatever the imbalance is, only you will know, only you will take what resonates. But this is a warning that if you do not recognize and get out of your head that you do have everything that you need to recreate the balance in your life and the stability in your life that Virgos absolutely need, you're not going to have this Three of Pentacle energy in the upright. Because in the upright, this is about coming together, celebrations, working together towards progress for the long term and for stability, recognition for jobs well done by the people you're working with and the people around you mutually. That's what it means in the upright, but it's in the reverse, which means that it's a fair warning that if you do not get out of your head, you do not realize that you do have the tools to recreate the balance in your life, then you're going to remain imbalanced, and you're not going to have that harmony between yourself and your partner, or your partner and your family, or your family and your partner and your job. Whatever, I feel like there's three things that are very, very much concerning to you right now. I feel like you're caught between like either work and home and family, or your lover and your family and maybe how you're feeling. There's a third party situation going on where there's a lot of imbalance, but you have the tools to recreate and to bring balance back, but you're so much in your head that you're not even realizing that you do have these tools. You do have these tools. It's right here. They're all right here. And this is a warning. This is your advice. Realize you have all the tools so that you can recreate that balance, so that because if you don't, you're going to, in the end up with a Three of Pentacle in reverse energy, meaning that the three things that are bothering you the most for some of you, but I really get a strong feeling that this has to do with three situations. Like I said, it could be family and work and a lover. It could be a lover and family and a relationship you have with yourself. It could be friends, family, and your lover. It could be you, your friends, and however it resonates, take it. But this is a warning that if you do not get out of your head and realize that you do have the tools to recreate the balance, that you will continue to have this Three of Pentacle energy in reverse. What you want is this is the advice, you want to get out of your head, realize you have all of the tools that you need to move forward and recreate your balance so that you can ultimately end up with this Three of Pentacle energy, which is everybody working in harmony together, coming together to build long-lasting situations, stable situations, things that are going to change for the permanent or for the long term, not just changing for the moment. This Three of Pentacle energy, is what you're striving to get. You're striving to recreate that balance and have everything that's chaotic right now between, whatever it is that's going on in this imbalance in your life. You want to recreate that harmony. So it's a warning that if you don't realize you do have the tools to do what it is that you need to do and just get out of your head and do what it is that you need to do to recreate this harmony, that you're going to end up in this Three of Pentacle energy where it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and you're going to keep going round and round. But you want to get into this Three of Pentacle energy. You want to have collaborations with whatever it is that's imbalanced right now, whether it's friends and family and lovers or yourself and your family and lovers, whatever it is. You want that, and the only way you're going to get this Three of Pentacle energy where you're all coming together and you're all getting along and you're all working towards putting in the work to, have this be a long-term situation, a long-term sense of harmony, that you're going to have to get out of your head and take the lead, and you realize that you need to utilize the tools that you really do have in order to recreate your balance. Virgo, this has been your advice and love reading for February 2020. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you again, y'all. Bye-bye.